Hey Spuddies, Potatomcwhiskey here, and welcome to Let's Play Civilization 6 in the Gathering Storm expansion as the Ottomans. Or as the Ottoman Empire is probably a more accurate way to say it. But we're picking up from where we left off in the last series, where we're trying to plan a war with India very, very early. And it looks like they just picked up a much stronger unit, probably their Varu. So every turn that passes, this gets harder and harder to do. But we do need to get a certain level of infrastructure before we can push for a war. And that's the thing that's holding us back. I could sell my horses, but I need all of my horses to build an army of horsemen. Yes, yes, yes. My cities overflow with filth. So there is political philosophy. For now, we're going to take autocracy. We will switch into oligarchy later on. Maybe. But for now, autocracy just provides us with more benefits. I don't know why I have the settler card still plugged in. That was a mistake. I should have taken that out already. We also want caravansaries, we want agog, and we want conscription later on, but for now we can just keep disciplinating, or agoge, whatever it is. Listen, I speak English. And that means all words that are English, we read them as if they're English. Ergo, there's no way I can mispronounce a word. Alright, you head this way. So we want to push with swordsmen and horsemen. And an archer or two, maybe. Mainly the archer exists to kill units, and then we want to follow that up with catapults and stuff. So he's bringing his religion in. For real? Like, come on, man. I completely forgot about this encampment over here. Which is definitely my mistake, but I'm a little bit annoyed about that. So in terms of builder charges in here, we mainly want the commercial hub to try and increase the amount of gold that our empire produces. And so this builder is going to be looking to mainly improve these tiles. Chopping and stuff like that to try and boost that along. Equestrian orders might be good to pick up so that we can have more strategics to spend. And this city is going to build a barracks because it's going to focus on infantry. That's why we're going to put that there. Pretty annoying for that to happen. Okay, we did prevent the pillage at least. Chop there, take 4 turns off that. Very nice. We'll go to the next turn.
Thousands have lived without.
Go and improve that. Now is a good time to pick up the apprenticeship promotion for the extra production. We definitely want to get ancient walls in here at some point, but now we want to build horsemen. Now the question is, do I want to get the black marketeer? But I think I would much rather just get this guy upgraded with these 3 promotions, so we're going to work on that. I also need to get in here the Warlord's Throne. So we'll go barracks into Warlord's Throne. You can see there's a lot of infrastructure you need to get up before you can really sort of effectively fight the war that you want. You hang out there. We're going to put a mine there. Alright, so we do need to deal with this barb camp down here. So misclicked. Oh well. I'm going to do a little bit of healing. I definitely want to improve this. I want the gold to be able to support my army. Lock that tile in, lock this tile in. And I'd like to work this tile with a farm on it. Let's go ahead and improve that. No, I don't want to sell you my strategics. I need them. Go improve those horses. And you're going to build a commercial hub for me as well. And I think we'll place it right there. There. I want to get these oranges online if I can. Aren't you glad I'm not a banana? Chop there. That'll shave a couple turns off the commercial hub. We'll improve that too. So now we have a lot more horses per turn. Basically doubled our horse income. And you are going to chop here and put a mine down. Get that commercial hub done a little quicker. Is our first horseman. I think I'd like to start the push with like 3 horsemen plus a battering ram maybe. Let's get our second horseman. Now where is my other warrior? Over here. So you're going to become this in the not too distant future. I need the gold though. I want to save up the gold to be able to purchase this. And you want to get the market. Again, I want to get my gold up as high as possible, so that I can sustain my army. One more turn should do that trick. So there is an exploit we can take advantage of here. Just for the curious, basically where we sell them 1 copy of a luxury or 1 copy of a thing at a time, and then demand it. Well, Coupe, for example, is maxed out. But for example, let's say I wanted to sell it to Gandhi. I could say, hey, give me gold, blah, blah, blah. Actually, seems like they don't want to do it. But for example, you, really? Huh. Maybe they fixed it in a hotfix, but the exploit was working the other day for me. Right, let's go ahead and shoot there. And I just want to point out, I can shoot over these forests for some reason. Like, the rules don't feel very consistent, right? I've talked about that before. I can shoot over these forests, but sometimes I can't. It's a very... I wish the whole system of shooting over rough terrain was a little bit more consistent. But I still do kind of want to do a game where I just focus on doing as many exploits as possible. But I don't think that's going to be this game. We'll put the mine back down. So we essentially just turned that forest into extra production for the thing. I need a little bit more era score. And I think that's going to come in the form of upgrading you into a swordsman. Okay, we have 1 more build charge in here. So we have these 2 gold tiles online. I think I want to put a farm there. We're going to hold off on the envoy with Zanzibar. Go that way. We almost have the Warlord's Throne. The Warlord's Throne is basically the thing. The Warlord's Throne into the battering ram is basically the it's time to go signal. We also need to pick up this card right here. So let's put in the 50% production towards units. Let's take out a GOG, put in conscription. I'm doing maneuver for now. You're going to head this way. It'll speed up the rate at which I get horsemen. We'll put a farm there. We got a little bit of era score from that for renewing after a natural disaster. And then we got to hope that once we finish this, that India isn't in a golden age. Is our second horseman. We might be... I think I'd like to push sooner, actually. I'd also like another builder in this city. But that's not going to happen for a bit. I could get ancient walls in here to make it so that we could get this engineering tech a little sooner. But that would essentially cost me 1.5 horsemen. So I'd rather get the horsemen built so that we can push a little bit more aggressively later. So yeah, unfortunately, he has the Varu Elephant out, which is gonna make things difficult. But with the right setup, we should be just fine. If we have enough archers to focus down the Varu, we should be just fine. So we're gonna need more archers, unfortunately. And the military general will help too. So it only becomes a major, it's only a 9 combat strength difference. But the Varu does also reduce combat strength of nearby units, so that's something we need to keep in mind. Now the question is, do I build an archer or a market in here? And I think I need more archers. Okay, we'll just do a little sweep around here. Looks like he's actually getting ready to go to war with me. Which is a very interesting idea to me. Let's get a swordsman. You want to buy my citrus? It's like my only luxury. So I think second swordsman is a good move. There's the Alpine training. Oh, that's something else I should actually grab. Make sure this archer has it, and the swordsman needs to re-get it because he got upgraded. Unfortunately, someone's killing Zanzibar, which is where a lot of my money is coming from. That's gonna suck. And we're gonna follow up with catapults. Okay, we completed another horseman in here. Let's get yet another one. So I think this is like a good moment to start the war. I'm gonna wait for the swordsman, so like 2 turns will probably be a good time. You got the Varro into that city. That really sucks, because that's gonna slow us down, because if we stand beside that city, we're gonna take a attack penalty, a significant one. Let's go ahead and pick up these governor titles for Ibrahim. I want the Grand Vizier. I'm going to grab Ancient Walls in here because I'm a little bit worried about Nubia being in that direction. I need some gold, so I'm going to talk to Coupe and see if he wants to buy my spare citrus. You give me 5 gold per turn. Nubia would give me 4 gold per turn. So Coupe is going to give me the better deal. So what? You were willing to buy that a second ago. How are you not willing to... What? Alright, we'll talk to Nubia. Citrus for like 125 gold, maybe? That's 1,250. Maybe 115? Maybe 105? 100 gold. Alright, that'll do. There's our double swordsman. So unfortunately, we're not going to have as many archers as I'd like. But we can still trade with Zanzibar for 5 gold per turn, which isn't bad. Okay, there's a swordsman. That really sucks because he has oligarchy. Like, this is the thing I find. Whenever I go for a deity combat thing, there's like this really obnoxious set of circumstances that happens. Like, barbarians start appearing. And just as I have all the necessary infrastructure to actually declare a war, the enemy gets the units they need up. Because what happens is, I feel like I'm trapped. Because what I've tried to do before is to rush to war without all of this infrastructure. And it never works. And then I tried to make sure, okay, I'll make sure I'll get just enough cities to support an army. And, like, I don't think I've gotten anything in this game that would be considered, like, unnecessary. I feel like I got all the things that I need, but it just so happens that this particular civ that I'm going up against now has, like, all the units he needs to defend. And, like, he only got them as I'm ready to push. Like, he got them on the turns that I'm ready to attack. We're still going to attack. But we're going to denounce first. And we're going to wait the 5 turns to see if maybe the situation will improve. Maybe we can get crossbowmen in a reasonable amount of time. He's in a normal age. I mean, we could turn around and attack Amanator. She's in a much weaker position. And go after India later. But, like, here's the thing. India's only going to get more ahead. So the sooner we deal with him, the better. So I feel like we just go for it, and we just try to make the attempt. I'm just going to grab Monumentality. Why can't I vote for this? Oh, I don't have enough. Hold on. I need 9 Diplo favor. This would give me an excuse to go to war with Amanator without any grievances. And I would also get my diplomatic favor back and +1 gold per turn for each of my envoys for the rest of the game. Cool. So let's hope people vote for that. So I think we shift. I think we have to adapt here. I don't think we can beat India right now. Even though we basically geared our entire economy to do that. We're gonna have to just fight someone else, and we have to fight into a really bad position here. I'm gonna vote that up. I don't have any more Diplo favor to vote it anymore, so I'll just do that to the best I can. Balls. I feel like formal war really isn't that much better than just declaring a surprise war. But yeah. Man, like, the terrain here is way too cancer for me to realistically attack Nubia. I gotta go for... Like, look at this. Combat strength. Destruction. Ideal terrain. Intel on my movements. Massive supporting army. I think it really is our only move, is to attack India. Because I don't know where Nubia's cities are, and I can't attack through here. Like, I mean, I guess I could, in theory, attack the Maori. But I don't think that would go very well for me. I also don't understand why I can't attack across this river here. What was this? This was... I guess this was for movement. We need archers and stuff like that to support this war. I'm gonna grab Ibrahim. This helps at least fighting. We get down to Grand Vizier, and it should make conquest a little bit easier. So we'll attack in 5 turns, or well, 4 turns now. I'll vote for Great Generals. And I'll vote down Hinduism. Buddhism was selected. I guess he has Eastern Orthodoxy. Chase down this guy, get a little bit of experience. Hold on here. So we need to take out these elephants. I think I declare war and then hold a defensive position for a while and see if that works out for me. With archers providing as much support as they can. The battering ram will help. I also need catapults. Go ahead and clear that out.
There is no shame in it.
Okay, there's a knowledge of machinery. We're going to need a lot of range units to take out these Varu. This is a really bad position to be in for range defense. Because we only have 3 open tiles that we can ranged attack through the mountain pass. So we might have to push up into the city, form a line along here, and then have archers occupying these rear tiles. I think it's definitely time to plug in. I already have conscription, okay. You make your way over here. But yeah, I definitely need more archers. I just need units capable of fighting off the fighting at range, so we can do damage without taking damage. Even if we don't do a whole lot of damage to them, with promotions it'll become more relevant. So we have a battering ram in here. Let's get a few more archers. Ancient walls completed in here. No, I need catapults now. Let's get a swordsman. I have the iron for it. Ancient walls in here. Definitely needs builders. Oh. Need a campus to try and catch up scientifically too. Okay, I think we're ready to declare the war, even though we're super not ready to declare the war.
My attempts to avoid.
So we want to get as many pillages off as we can. We want them to attack us as much as possible, so that we can reap the benefits of defensive terrain. Go ahead and get that market. I can get another trade route as well. That's something worth thinking about. In fact, I'm going to prioritize getting the trader out for more gold. You heal up there. So, as many of my No! I left-clicked. Why would a unit ever attack on a left click? Can somebody please explain this to me? Okay, I know you guys say I get salty, but why would a unit ever attack on a left click? The entire procedure of the game is left click is select and right click is attack. I can't accept that, because that unit is now too low health for this war to work. It's complete. Like, why would a unit ever attack on left click? That's so tilting and frustrating that I'm trying to select my units and click on the right units, and just missing by a few pixels, the unit attacks, completely wrecks its own health pool and destroys my plan for the war. Like, it's just not cool, man. Units. If someone at Firaxis watches these videos, just please, just stop units attacking on left click. I don't know why it does that. I left clicked, okay? The functionality is left click selects, right click attacks. There should never be a situation in which right click causes a unit to attack, okay? Never, ever. Sorry, did I say right click? Look, units shouldn't attack on left click, okay? If I'm clicking around, I'm trying to select things. I'm not trying to, like, it's just, it just seems so simple to me as a player that, like, and maybe it's because I played the game so much, but just don't let the left, like, whatever. Okay. Like, I'll accept my own mistake, but I'm not accepting that. That's not my fault. If I mess up, I'll accept that I messed up. You know what I mean? So work on a trader in here. So all of these units, what we want to do, so like this attack is really, really bad. But what we want to do is we want to hold position with all these guys, absorb as much of the damage as we can, and then whittle them down with archer fire. We also need to take this thing out. So you pulled the Varu back, that's good. We could take this guy out. Now the Varu is making it harder to take this city. Like, and also this symbol, like, tells me that I can attack. Like, it shouldn't show if I have to move to do that attack. That's very frustrating too, that it has that functionality, because now I need to do some weirdness. I pressed A to attack. Again, another thing, like, if I press A, that means I'm trying to attack. It means I should never move, because what I did there was I was standing here, I hovered over this unit, and I pressed A, and my unit moved, okay? That's two circumstances where my units are doing things that I didn't explicitly tell them to, okay? I left-clicked on the city with a unit selected, and my unit attacked, when all of the other game systems are left-click to select and right-click to attack. But in this specific instance, left-click attacked, right? And then here, similar sort of thing. Pressing A means I'm trying to attack. If I have to move to attack, just nothing should happen. Nothing should happen, right? At least that's my opinion, because, like, I'm trying to attack without moving. But yeah. So we're going to do a little bit of damage to the city. We just need to hold through. Our archers basically need to level up, is our current strategy. And we need to get catapults to roll in behind, which we'll start getting after this. So we're going to attack this guy. And then attack this guy. You're going to stay fortified there. You're going to finish off this swordsman. Nice. Got the swordsman down. You're going to come back to here. You're going to move forward. You're going to drop into the city. I'm going to have this swordsman cycle to the right. You're going to come in and retake that position. You're blocking these archers from being attacked. He's going to pillage that commercial hub, which sucks, but it is what it is, and we have to accept it. We're going to get a catapult in here, and we're going to start bringing in more archers. So we need to thin out his units. And then we can start dealing with these cities. The Varro is just a really annoying garrison unit. Okay, this guy's dead now. But he can serve as a really good blocker. This archer needs to retreat. Now I could take out this elephant with a concentration of firepower. Start with you. And now this guy has a bunch of support from these nearby units to keep him alive. So what we're trying to do is trying to get promotions that'll allow me to get these cities down while I bring in stuff like catapults and more archer support. It's going to be a very slow and grindy war to begin with, but over time it'll pick up pace and we'll be able to do more to them. Okay. So see, he's falling back now. He feels like he can't win this fight, so that's earned us some breathing room. Go ahead and pillage that stepwell next turn to get you a heal. You're going to fall back to... Well, you actually don't need to fall back. That was a mistake. You have a promotion, so you can actually rejoin the front. You can move forward. Rejoin on the hill. You move forward. Shoot the city. I'm going to have you just scoot back a little. We have a holy site here that I'd like to pillage. We're bringing in more archers. That'll get us to do damage to this city for free. We're going to get another classical era great general. Right, there's defensive tactics. There's a swordsman coming in to support. Let's get you moving. Alright, we're getting the pillaging on. We completed the swordsman in here. This cavalry is fully healed. Let's bring him in there. Okay. Let's get some catapults now. We have a governor title. Let's promote this guy. What? Wait, you can't have this guy in an enemy civ while you're at war? What's the point of all these promotions then? The whole point of these is that you kick someone's ass while you're at war with them and you don't have to suffer loyalty penalties. Alright. So, our next thing is the Janissary. So we want to start making our way towards that. Well, this leader is kind of a lot more useless than I thought. I regret putting points in this. I'm going to assign him to a Dern because I just want the... I would have only... If I had have known this... If I had have known that you couldn't have him established in an enemy capital while you're at war, I would not have put these two promotions in. And that was just a mistake. But that's part of the learning process, right? Of learning a new civ, learning new mechanics. So yeah, if I had known he wasn't able to stay established at a civ that you're at war with, I would never have taken these two promotions because they're useless. I would have taken Saraskar and parked him in a forward city. And then I would have put my promotions into more useful governors. So a little bit of a mistake there. Not the end of the world. I don't think we're quite ready to start burning health to take down cities faster. Okay, So these swordsmen need to be dealt with, but I do need to get my promotions fast. Or rather, I need to prioritize making sure that I get my promotions, even if it means less damage on the field. And it might seem backwards to get volley, but the main threat is units. If I can clear the board of units, I can grind down cities with no problems. Let's pillage for the gold there, so that we can upgrade a crossbowman or two in a minute. Let's keep getting catapults. We got a trader in here. We're going to trade with my am. Put you there, so that covers all of my units in Great General. Well, you're actually in a relatively safe spot, so I don't mind attacking with you and with you to grind down that city. So that's fine. We can burn a little bit of health on these two units. Now we are going to do a lot of ranged attacking. So now I feel comfortable burning the health on some of my horsemen, so that we can capture this city a little sooner. Now the loyalty in here is a problem. Reassign Pasha to Jabalpur, so that we can keep the loyalty steady. We're going to keep the city. And it's going to work on swordsman for me. We do need to take these guys out, but I think we're okay. We got the first city. The next city is going to be a lot harder, because we don't really have good loyalty pressure coming in from over here. So we might have to go like we might have to like sweep around his empire and rely on killing that sort of stuff. Okay, he has crossbowmen now, which makes my life a lot harder. We'll take coursers here. Okay, we took out all these units. This crossbowman is a problem, but I'm hoping he moves forward or something, and then I can get cavalry to hit him from both sides. Madurai should be a relatively easy city to take. The hard part is going to be holding it. The Alpine training. Okay, his swordsman came out of the city, so we might be able to kill that.
Remember that people break down too.
Crossbowman. Do I spend the money now, or do I save for mercenaries? Mercenaries is many, many turns away. So I think we get a crossbowman now. If I move forward and shoot, you'll have a promotion. As long as I position myself carefully. Okay, see, I'm glad I made sure there was a unit there. I want to bring these guys forward. So I'm running low on units already. And when I say that, I mean I'm running low on units that have useful amounts of health. Obviously, I'm not out of units, but I'm running low on them. So let's go for Niter. Coursers actually will be an important upgrade here. So I'm going to prioritize getting Coursers because I already have those units out. And just upgrading my Horsemen is going to be good. I should have maybe prioritized that a little bit sooner, actually. It's definitely a mistake to not do that. My income is really weak right now. Is there any way I could increase my income? Mainly through trade is probably my best bet. So let's have a look here. Do you want to buy some horses? Will you fall for the exploit? So for 4 horses, you'll give me this. So I'll trade you 4 horses at a time. See, it's this weird thing, right? Where just give me what you're willing to give me. And don't like make me play trade deal Tetris. You know what I mean? Like, why is this 1 gold? I need a little bit of just passive income. So we're just going to sell off our horses here to make sure that we don't go completely bankrupt. Nubia. What if I gave you 6? How much would you give me? Yeah, okay. So I mean, like, I know that's it. Again, it seems like a really small complaint, but it really does have an effect on you when you're playing the game. Like, where is this even coming from? Where could this possibly be coming from? All right, like, I don't see a barb camp here. So why is this unit like walking all the way around everyone else's territory and making its way specifically to me to harass me? Like, we need to talk about the barbarian AI too. The game, like, the more and more I play the game, the sort of shine is starting to dull, if you get me, and I'm starting to spot things that start to really bother me as I play the game. Let's pick up the library. Anyway, I'm going to call that the end of the episode. We've made good progress. We took our very first city. We carefully negotiated our way around the superior Indian units with all of their bonuses and very difficult things to take over. But we are making progress. We do need to heal up a lot, and we should be able to take Madurai in the next episode. Alright, but I'm going to call that the end of the episode. I want to thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you guys are enjoying this new series. Please remember to subscribe if you want to see more videos from me. Remember to leave a like if you want to directly support my channel. And remember to leave a comment if you want to give me your feedback. Other than that, I want to say I love you all very much. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.